All right, I think we're up. My cat is in the corner going absolutely crazy over a new toy I got him today. And I'm going absolutely crazy for Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. So let's just jump right in. Where we last left off, we officially cleared Jowd of suspicion for killing Sissel 10 years ago, which is a whole thing. But now that means that everybody we got the dream team together. We've got us, we have Lynn, we have Jowd, we have Sissel, not Sissel, we have Cabanella, and we even have Mr. Pigeon Man. So I'm excited, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to see where this is going. Surely we're nearing the end because it's almost sunrise. But this is gonna be wild. Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Oh yeah, we also have Missile. How could I forget? Pigeon guy. Hello? This is Jowd. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. The control room. Well, you'd better get going. This long night is drawing to an end. Yeah, looks like it. Thanks for all your help. Thank you for all your help tonight. I'm the one who should be thanking you. I did save your life. At the other end of the phone line. Finally gonna find all my answers. I better go. Woo! A single telephone line connected me and the other Sissel, but that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. And I just reached the center of the web. Welcome to the Yonoa. Detective Jowd. Oh. My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd. I used your phone. Hope you don't mind.
Egad, never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate.
And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, huh?
But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew where the Yonoa was going to surface. Confound it.
We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. Awesome. I have a little something for you. Oh, and the trackers and the pocket watch. Okay, cool. This is like spy level stuff. Cabanella has given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch.
Yes, Inspector Cabanella. I hear he's an excellent investigator.
By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on this submarine somewhere.
Ah, Sissel, you mean?
Well, that'd do it. You!
You can relax. That's nothing but his shell.
His shell, huh?
His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter.
Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please, let her go.
There's something our nation needs.
Which nation is that?
Cecil has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Cecil has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here.
Bargaining chip?
Our nation has already researched it. This product that Cecil has to offer. The source of his powers.
Ooh. What in the world was that?
The Temsic fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Cecil is concluded, as far as we're concerned.
What are you talking about?
What a mistake to make right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. Farewell.
Whoa. Oh my god, it's a compartmentalized submarine that can lose parts individually? That's awesome. What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jowd! Where did he go? What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I better find them, and fast! Oh boy, is that a basketball? Let's see. Oh. Hello? So you're here, huh?
It's Missile!
Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago?
I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog.
What with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better.
Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla.
Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out?
I'm sorry to say, I don't think it can.
Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's go find that lady detective and the little lady together.
You got it!
The telephone is ringing.
Wow! It's Miss Camilla! I just know it! My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me!
I think you'd call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing.
You bet!
Trick time! Alright, that was really loud. Let's see. So, I got some walls I can switch around. I don't know what that does for me, but, you know, might as well. Oh, interesting. Why would it work like that? Like, I get it from a gameplay perspective, but, like, why would it work like that in, like, a how this ship works perspective? So let's see. If I go here, here, and then swap these two, then it should do the same thing over here, and then I will have all the space in the world. Oh good, someone picked up the phone. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Cecil, look! That black hello? It came off the door! The hook!
Uh-oh, I better answer it. Fast! Alright, let's get to the hello.
Hello? Is anybody there?
It's her, the little lady. It's Cecil. Where are you?
Somebody please answer.
I guess she can't hear my voice.
You too, huh? Oh good. I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody help me. Lynn,
Lynn is... She said Lynn. Miss Lynn! We'd better hurry.
Let's go, Sissel!
Go there. Why would I stay here? Oh, poop.
It's no use. Nobody's answering. Miss Camilla! And Miss Lynn! Oh, poor Miss Lynn!
Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. It looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady.
Sissy, I knew you'd come. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! And Missile, too. I'm so glad to see you're all right. Well, I wouldn't say I'm all right, exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What? My voice?
That's right. Camilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before, when he saved her that time.
So that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you. Miss Camilla, I'm so glad I was born your little doggy.
Hey, Missile? Could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while?
Huh? But don't you need my powers?
I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her.
Okay, I'll do it! Thank you, Missile.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I wonder what happened this time. I better talk to the little... I better talk to the little lady a bit more. And then, I better do something about the
Oh, hiccups. Oh, big hiccups. Oh,
I think I'm okay. Oh, that was a big hiccup. I'd better do something about the detective lady. So, is he legitimately not remembering their names, or is he just the kind of guy who doesn't say people's names? Can I talk to you a minute?
Yes, Sissy?
Could you tell me what happened to you? Oh yeah. What happened after I last saw you at your old house?
Oh, let's see. After that, I think I fell asleep. I woke up to the sound of an engine.
So she was already in the submarine by then, huh?
I thought to myself, I have to escape! The next thing I knew, I found myself in this big room. I was so tired, I couldn't move. And then... Camilla! I was so relieved. I don't remember what happened after that.
She must have passed out. Poor thing. You've been through so much. You were very brave.
I think Lynn's probably been through more than me.
You've both been brave.
What is it, kitty cat? Oh, he's here. You want to meow at the mic? You wanna... There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's turn this wheel. And let's see what Lynn's all about. And now I have a cat in my lap, so I'm more powerful than before. Oh, Sissel! You're here! Lynn, what in the world happened here? I don't know. Huh? I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. And where's Detective Jowd? Is he alright? I don't know. Huh? The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden. Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Caminella fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat.
And then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camilla. I found Camilla hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here. Wow, that's quite an adventure. What happened next? I don't know. Huh? There was a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Oh boy. It sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Sounds like an explosion to me. Yonoa engine room. Camilla, are you okay? Camilla? Hello, Lynn. Or is it Detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Camilla back! She has nothing to do with any of this! Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? Nobody could possibly know what I've... What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Look out! Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not. You're not him. She's right. I'm not him, am I? He was going to shoot Detective Jowd. As Camilla, when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. As Camilla, when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again. You didn't have to add the again part. Kitty cat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Here, one sec. Uh-oh. Hello? Okay, so this looks like it'll be really fast-paced. So let's see. The cause of death this time was that mysterious explosion. You're pretty up for a dead woman. You know how detectives love a good mystery. It's like a shot of vitamins. And what do you mean, for a dead woman? Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion. Alright, let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a dose of minerals to a detective. I'm afraid with my memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. They're not important, don't worry about it. Okay, so... Oh boy, mamma mia. I gotta wait for her to ready the gun, don't I? Yeah, I can be the gun. Well, specifically in the barrel of the gun. Or, is that what it's called? The part where the bullets are. Wait for her to actually point the gun. The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. Here we go. Trick time! Let's do it. So let's get in here, up here, over here. I can. Yeah. What's this phone call about? It's no use. I can't get the line to work. That's funny. I thought I could use the phone in the past if somebody was calling. What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly. Well, don't look at me. I can't do it. I don't have any hands or feet right now. Somebody, please answer the phone. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Okay, I need to find some way to get this off its hook. Probably by moving this glove? Or that, you know, never mind. Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver. Somehow managed? Who's to say that's not how I planned it? That's exactly how I planned it. Come on, hurry! Now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Jowd. She's right. I better check it out.
Hello? Anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up. Why don't you answer? Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving.
I'm coming. Might as well. Oh, we're back here.
So it must be true what they say, that there are restless ghosts on board.
Info about ghosts has been added.
That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. I'm going home.
Who is he calling restless ghosts? Well, it's true, neither one of us is really resting in peace. Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew. I guess that means the fate of this the fate of this sub has changed slightly.
Cecil has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here.
Bargaining chip? Kitty Cat is asleep on my hand. It's Detective Jowd! What's going on there? I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red is about to get his Temsec fragment taken away. I don't get it. What's happening? They decided to conclude the deal without the other party present. They're just going to go ahead and steal the Temsec fragment. Huh? But that's cheating! I think we have more important things to think about right now. Where's the Temsec fragment going to go? Will this do anything? Somehow it will. Okay. That's a powerful trash can. Let's do this. Come on. Eh? What do you mean no? Oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. Ah, shoot. Let me try that again. Here we go. I'm on it. I've got it. This is it. Oh, Cat, you're really on my hand, just all over it. You're really close to the power button of this computer, actually. Whoa. Oh, there he is. Oh, shoot, but I'm the capsule.
Ah, the Temsec fragment. You're mine at last. The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned.
Yes, sir. Farewell, sir.
Alright, Kitty, you're really comfy looking, but I gotta move you. Ooh. Sorry about that. Alright. Cecil, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared, with Detective Jowd in it! Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself, except for the part where he died a few times. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening!
Now then, I'd better hurry along. before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yonoa will be his coffin. May it lie buried here in the deep sea, forever. Farewell, Sissel.
Hi, kitty cat. Man, you're all over me today. What about, like, the crew? Was he planning on killing the whole crew along with Lynn, Camilla, Sissel, and... yeah, them?
Ah, so that's the cause of the giant explosion.
Huh? What is?
Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo! It's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you?
Yeah, sure. But a different missile comes more readily to my mind.
It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo is fired.
Ba-doom, 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 boom. Okay.
We can't let it launch.
Well, what can we do?
Let's just get to the torpedo as fast as we can. Maybe we can find a way to stop it somehow.
Somehow.
A true detective never gives up.
Well, we certainly can't just ignore it. It's the only thing I can do. The only thing I can do. Let's go here. Oh, I thought that said Rosie, but no, it said raise. You know, do Rosie onto it.
There's no time. It's gonna launch. Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it.
What? How?
Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope.
Why was the I hope at the end the strongest part of that sentence?
Okay, here goes!
Rat! Rat! That rat dies. Can we 4 minutes before death, the rat? I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. Was this really the best move?
I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too.
How in the world did it get in here? Rat.
Do you know how a torpedo works?
No, I can't say I do. Wow, detectives sure know a lot.
I saw it explained once in a book. On impact, the fuse in the tip is depressed. That in turn sets off the detonator.
The detonator, huh? That must be that red button. So how do we stop it?
They didn't explain anything about that in the book.
Wow, detectives sure know a lot. Or not. Oh, kitty cat, you're moving my hand. Alright.
I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort.
The spinning black things, right?
Apparently their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy.
I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. Stop. 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 Okay, so we can do it at top or bottom.
No, don't yell at me.
Alright, what if I operate the joint? No, the rat.
This looks like just the thing. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving.
So what does that mean exactly?
It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this.
I have to admit, I don't understand all the details, but I do want to give it a try.
But before we can do that...
It looks like we have to get something out of the way first, huh? That's not something, it's some rat. That was funnier in my head. We can examine the detonator, let's see.
This is probably the detonator. Hey, don't press it. The torpedo will explode.
Uh-oh, better be careful.
But you know, there should be a safety device around here somewhere.
Safety device, huh? That sounds promising.
We have to put the safety on before this thing blows up.
I guess I never really thought about how torpedoes would have safeties. but everything that explodes should probably have a safety. Okay, this is all I got, so let's see. Whoa. Whoa, what a rat. What a guy. It's a stubborn little thing, isn't it? Quite a worthy adversary. You do know the rat isn't the main focus here, don't you? I mean, is it not? Okay, true. But until it's out of the way, we can't set the safety device. You're right. If only our missile were here right now. We have to get this little creature to leave somehow. Get out of here, you stupid little rat boy. What if I stop them both at the top? Oh. 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 Eh. What? Why are you licking my hand? Great! We've dumped the little creature off! Wow, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device. Right. Dun 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 dun. Right. Let's do it. There! We clamped the safety device on. We did it! That should keep this torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem. Problem? What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. What was that noise? It looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. Sissel, we did it! I mean, the rat probably still died. It doesn't matter. What's the matter? You still look unhappy. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine. You're right. I guess that's just what missiles do! They're unstoppable! Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we better get back to the present as quickly as we can. Right, I'm worried about Camilla. We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling up the room. Uh-oh. Water seeping in through the hole where the water is seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. I've got to get them out of here. I'd better go meet up with Lynn. And Missile. Oh boy. Can examine a medium fan, which is, you know, what I've wanted to do ever since I woke up this morning. Each of the 3 machines is equipped with a fan. Now that I take a closer look, it appears there are 2 sizes of fans. Perhaps we could switch them. Let's see, balancer. Can't roll any of these. I can operate the starter. Let's operate the starter. Ah, there we go. The lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. Unfortunately, I guess it won't run for very long. But maybe I can use its movements to help me create a path. It's trick time, baby. I better hurry over to Lynn. It's not safe to stay here. And I just don't have the power to stop that water from coming in. Yet. Probably never. Oh, come on. Get over to me. Get to me. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Gear. Far. That's not where I was anticipating that going, but okay. Oh, the piston's gonna rise. Here we go. Bam. Lynn. Camilla, you're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camilla! Oh, Missile, you're here! Oh, poor Miss Camilla! Miss Lynn, what should we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here too! I'm so happy everyone's going to be here. Beep, boop, boop, boop. I'm so happy everybody's going to be with me now. Camilla! Miss Camilla! I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I do! Oh, I think I'm going to cry. Or whimper, as the case may be. I better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here, before it's too late. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel. He's here. Up you go. I'm glad you're here, Sissel. Sorry for the wait. It looks like this room is going to fill up with water fast. We'd better get out that door as quick as we can. We won't be getting out of that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out of here is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. Ladder. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Good idea. Let's try it. Oh, and by the way... Yes? I can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? Okay, thanks, bye. Let's do it. Is Missile here? Where is Missile? No, I don't want to talk to her. No, please, no. The wheel is not spinning. The flashlight is moving, though. I'd better leave the flashlight on. If I turn it off now, Lynn won't be able to see. What a stupid idea that is, player. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Monitor. Wheel, flashlight, emergency light, handle. I can turn this handle. No, don't get on my computer, get. Nice, it turned. Oh, I moved that glove. I don't know what that does for me. Let's see. Open. Fuse box. I can't, like, operate the fuse box, can I? Yeah, I can just open and close it. Let's see. Here, I can move the hook. I can open the door. Something else, that's not a good idea, but let's do it. There's a door here, too. But it's stuck or something. I can't open it. I'll leave it to your superhuman strength, detective. He's not here. Oh, well, I don't think she has that much strength to open a water pressure closed door. Cool. Oh, is it because the fuse box is open? Let's see. I'll go yonder. No, it's just stuck. Okay. Oh. 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 Lower the switch. There we go. Not that that was a puzzle. You did it, Sissel! Thanks! The animations in this game are so good. It's so fluid. What was that? It looks like water It looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. No! Sissel! The flashlight doesn't work anymore! Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know! You can fix it with your powers! Okay, now that's just taking things too far. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, oh, hey, great! Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question, considering the circumstances. Now, all we have to do is get to that door, and we're safe! No, I was in that flashlight. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, kitty cat. Now it's not the time. Kitty cat wants to snuggle, but the submarine is sinking. Ow. What happened now? It looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky, or we're dead, and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. Lynn, you have so much experience in knowing what it's like to be dead. What now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on. You'll just have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks, Phantom Detective. Okay, let's see. I can... Oh, Missile's here. Well, well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Sissel, there you are. How's it going? How is it going? I'd say it was going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous the situation is, don't you? Of course. After all, just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course! Ooh. 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 Okay, what can I even do? I can switch these fans about. These are exactly the same, aren't they? Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that, bam. This one's bigger though, although I don't know what that will do to help us. I can switch these gears. I cannot switch those gears. They are not the same shape. One has holes. Okay, what about these gears? They're not the same shape. They're not the same rotation. I could switch these things. Although I don't know what that would do for me. Pipe. Is it just fun? Am I just having fun switching things around? Let's see. Let's get a fuse box. And the distributing panel are not the same rotation, so I can't switch them. This and that are not the same. This and that are not the same. This and that are not the same. Wheel. Okay, wait, hold on. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Does that do anything, or can I just... Yeah, why not? Okay, let's see. What can I do with Sissel? Not much. Okay. Alright, Missile. Up to you. The goodest boy. Let's go back down. Let's see. Dang, what can I do? I can talk to Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Go up is easier said than done when I'm holding Camilla. I know. We're gonna cry. We're gonna cry. We're gonna try and create a path for you somehow. The water just keeps on rising. Please hurry. Oh, and by the way, did I ever tell you? You can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Oops, already said that, didn't I? Okay, well, good luck. Shoot. Let's see. This shaft is an odd shape. Nothing is gonna be the same shape as that. I'm stuck. Oh, but when the water rises... Oh. Oh, here we go. Oh, thanks, Lynn. Alright, exactly what I needed. Alright, so I'm a wheel. I do not want to talk to a missile. Well, I do, but not. I don't need to right now. Here we go. Let's do that. Let's switch to me. Kabam, kablooey, kabow, kapa, kapaka, baka, baka. Alright, what is... Alright, what is operating this do? Cool. These pistons sticking out right in front of me, it's almost like they're taunting me. Maybe it's a challenge? It might be just that. Think you can climb them? If I wasn't holding Camilla, I could probably do it easy. Sissel, you're not telling Miss Lynn to leave poor Miss Camilla behind, are you? Can you be quiet for just a minute, Sissel? Missile, I'm Sissel. Those pistons sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Oh. What happens if I swap these two? I think they're the same size, but they could be slightly different. Let's see if running this again makes it a staircase. It does not. Okay. Oops. A little easier to climb. Yeah, so in order to do that, we need 3 different sizes of fans. Okay, how do we achieve that? Let's see. What missile? What do you got? Shabam, shabang. Shaboing, shab. Oh, there we go. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, let's do this. Down, down. Operate. Let's go. Let's go. Staircase. There, how about that? Wow, this is great! You made a staircase for me! You better hurry. I don't think that water is going to wait for you. I wonder if that's an actual time limit or just like a plot time limit. Ouch! Now the steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? And there's no way to go around either. Think you can do something? Of course we can! We have to. We gotta get the girls out of here. I don't know why I said that. Let's not swap those. Let's do this, and then up here, and then over here. Don't want to talk to Lynn. Well, I do, but not right now. Swipe. Switching these. Does that change where the steam comes from? It does.
Look at this! If I swap the pipes!
It changes how the steam comes out, huh? Oh, I get it. Because the cracks in each pipe are different, right? So each pipe sprays out the steam in a different way, huh? I bet that will come in handy. What happens if I switch these? Close. Maybe not that close. Uh-oh. Switching these gets me further away from the solution, right? Yeah, that's way worse. Okay, so let's switch those back. I totally just clicked an icon on my desktop, it's fine. Here comes that water again! Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you! No, Missile, it's too salty! I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it? Whatever, just do something about this steam! Leave it to me, Miss Lynn! Thanks, Missile. Schwab. Nope. Ooh. Bum. Nope. Just bad. Just so bad. Okay, let's do this. Swap that. Go over here, swap this back. And I think we're back to somewhat of a something. What if I do... I need something that doesn't spray up. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh no! The water's getting really close now! Not that I can see all that well with all the steam in here. Missile will switch the pipes around so you can get across.
That's right! Don't give up, Miss Lynn!
My back is really starting to hurt. I get it, I'm failing. Just this fire extinguisher is in the same shape, right? Yeah, no. Ooh-wee. Oh boy, oh buddy. Oh man. Don't like this. What? What arrangement is there even? Like, this is bad. Ooh, what if I do it like this? Where I switch these two. I can switch them in the middle of her going across, right? Right? Darn this thing called water. Look what it's done! Huh? Just a second ago it was chilling me to the bone. Now it's hitting me as steam hot enough to melt a person. My boots and my coat are soaking wet. Water just pours out of them when I move. How dare that water treat you like that? Here, let me lap it all up for you. You better not, Missile. It's salt water. It sounds like she's starting to get crabby. Achoo! Okay, I'm working on it. Oh boy, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Can Sissel operate that wheel? Let's... Yeah, is there a Sissel angle I can take here? Go. No! Come back. Come back, I say. No. Swim in. Ugh. You couldn't take a little warm mist? Hey, that was no warm mist! It was boiling hot steam! Anyway, looks like you're the key player for this one, Missile. But I don't think my powers alone are going to be enough! Okay, so yeah, I do need to do something with Sissel. Okay, how much time do I have now? Some. Okay. Oh, okay. So by closing this valve, I've shut off the steam flow to that first pipe. Okay, it was easy peasy. It was so easy. I'm mad. I'm not actually mad, but that that was really obvious. Okay, so yeah, let's do it like this. So let's get these two swapped. And then let's get these two swapped. Almost. Let's get these two swapped. There we go, that's it. There, how does that look? It looks great! All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way! Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward. Ouch! Yeah! Look up there! If I could just make it to that door, we can escape! How in the world am I going to get up there? Don't yell at me! If you want to yell, you can yell at me! Missile, how can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with! Yes, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with. Hey, are you being sarcastic? Okay, okay. Oh boy. Oh mamma mia. Okay, so what's Missile got to do? What's the Missile sitch? The sitch of Mitch sitch. You know? Actually I don't think Missile can do much of anything. Right now at least. He's a very good boy. He can do stuff most of the time. Let's go up here, fuse box, move the hook. That's probably what I gotta do. Hi, kitty. Oh, right on my chest. Oh, you're in between my eyes and the screen. Okay. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about! Okay, raise away! Whoop. Sorry, I can't do it. Open it, hurry! Is that any way to ask for something? She's in a bit of a crisis right now. Nope, didn't want to do that. Did not want to do that. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh gee. Oh no. Okay, let's switch this out. Can I open this now? Now that there's no water on the other side? It's no use. I can't budge it. It must be stuck. Oh no. No! This way! Whoa. Whoa. Thanks, Mr. Crane. I always knew Mr. Crane would come and help me. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea. But I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up, and to find a single ray of light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. Continue playing. That's a good question. Yeah, why not? I guess I can, yeah. Oh man, I need a drink real quick. Okay. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them, but at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? No, Mr. Crane! Mr. Crane. What's a bona fide poltergeist? I see you managed to survive, Detective. Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you? Sissel, look at you! What happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are. That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon who you are and who I am, too. What? What is your name? Is it Mr. Crane? Did I guess right? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. So wild. They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. The engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsik fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorite's radiation. That meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research, and I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects. And in my case, swapping objects! Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation. That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that day 10 years ago. He died the same way. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died. So of course, I received special powers. Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right! So awful. Oh my god. Aren't there Temsik remnants still right there in that park, at the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? Ugh, this is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in. It makes about as much sense as anything else. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Oh, and that's why he's invincible. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed. Not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with the scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. Before I left this country, which country is that? Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As a part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? Do you mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order, but I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why he wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know. They had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temzik. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And, as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temzik fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. You, detective. Me? If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Okay, but I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, and you become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. Missed the mark. Oh, and he leaned on the fence to make it look like he was still standing. That's so clever. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan, anyway. But yeah, nearsighted Jigo. Shame about him dying. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. Some sort of phantom detective doing ghost tricks. I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that, but then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temzik before meteorite. Because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you would find out about Temzik sooner or later. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for the water pressure to crush the submarine. Oh no! There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook up to we hook up the phone line and there are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. You what? This feeling. Cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Lynn? Camilla! Is it true? We're stuck here. What? Oh, If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Oh, Camilla! I'm so sorry! That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temzik fragment and escape, if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute! Yes, we do! Oh, yeah! This will tell us where Detective Jowd is. That present from the Inspector in White. That's right. Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in the person's body in the command room, right? And we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us with our powers. Right, Miss Lynn? Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. It looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope. Come on, let's get started! I can't talk to Mr. Crane. So, my dad isn't here on the submarine? Don't worry. We're going to go get him right now. Okay. I hope I didn't hurt Lynn's feelings. It would have said about my dad saving us if he were here. Oh, don't worry about that. Comments like that just roll right off Miss Lynn's back. She's really thick-skinned. Ouch. I'm going to start being tougher, too. I want to make my dad proud of me. Miss Camilla. I'm sure your dad is very proud of you, Camilla. So his shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment? It's there, yeah, but I don't know what about calling it a shell. Detective Jowd Watch will tell us exactly where it is. Right. He said it was a radio receiver, didn't he? There might still be another torpedo on the submarine. If we use it, we can get to Detective Jowd. That's a brilliant plan, Detective. You think so? So what are you gonna do? Ride on the top of the torpedo? Of course not. You guys are going to go. Darn, I wanted to see that. You want to see me drown? I didn't not want to see that. Grapes. Oh, this is that room. Okay, I didn't even notice with it on its side. Why is this machine shoving grapes at me? Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed. Oh, it sounds heavenly! I've been thinking about this for a while now. But don't you think that country's use of technology is just a little off? Which country? Says the guy who made a deal with said country. And that country is what? Anyway, it looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted. It is indeed. Can I... Cool. So... Whoops. Can I become Missile? My cat's on my hand.
Okay, what do we do now?
We go find the command room that was launched somewhere into the sea.
What? How? Just to let you know, I don't like water very much.
According to Lynn, the key to our plan is a torpedo, kind of a missile.
Missile? You have a missile right here!
I don't think she's talking about that kind of a missile. Now then, where did we see another torpedo? Is operating it again make it go up? Does. So I want to hop on that for sure. Nope, don't want to talk to her. Shabam. There we go. So hard to move my hand when there's a kitty cat on it. Okay, here we go. Dial the telephone. I can leave. I cannot leave. There's no way this telephone's working. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's go to torpedo room.
The torpedo room, huh?
There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room.
Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Jowd up, but something like that.
We'll climb up to the torpedo room too. Up is definitely safer.
Okay, I'll see you there then.
It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me! I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now.
Okay, let's try it.
Good luck!
Shabang. The switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken? But I don't think the entire device is broken, though. It would probably work just fine if I could only move this switch. We'll just have to find a way to move it somehow. I can't do it with my powers alone. I get it, I get it. Oh wait, Missile, can you help me? No, I don't want to talk to you. Missile, help me.
What will happen to these 2 ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, Missile?
Me? Of course I will! Count on it!
Cool. Okay. So I have Missile now. Do that. Can I swap these switches? I don't know what that'll do, but switches I have. Let's get over there. Do this. Shabam. Can I lower this one now that it's switched? I can. Cool beans. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable.
All set on this end, too. But something's odd.
What is?
The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking.
Sinking?
Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened.
I don't know, but I guess I'll find out.
Right, okay. Hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you.
Okay, thanks. Can I take Missile with me? Can I take Missile with me? I can, thank the Lord.
I've already set the torpedo's course. I'll head toward the command room where Detective Jowd is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room.
Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, Missile. Missile?
I'm sorry. I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How can I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it.
Missile.
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel.
I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. I want you to go, Missile.
What? But Miss Lynn!
You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope.
But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never, ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camilla!
That's a good boy, Missile. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch. We're ready. Sissel? Yes? We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is, I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective.
But we're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right. We promise, little lady.
Of course we will!
I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes, then.
Good luck, friend!
These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Oh, man. Detective Jowd!
I bet that big masked man did this! I'm going to bite him!
You better not. You might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is going to do.
Let's talk to Detective Jowd!
Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd.
Who are you? Are you Sissel?
Please excuse my appearance.
I can't believe you made it here. How is Camilla? And what about Lynn?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Detective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine Yonoa.
So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine?
Wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers.
You followed us?
I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd.
Are you Yomiel?
So you remember me, do you?
How could I possibly forget?
So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. But those people on the Yonoa were calling you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you. Right, Detective Jowd?
Right. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you?
Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog. But it's a person who's good at using computers.
I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. What nation? The goal was to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. Which nation? I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies.
It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one.
Which country?
And then, one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect.
I was the guy who built the core of the system.
The police arrested you, and then that incident happened.
He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent?
About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry. Heal me out.
10 years ago. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering.
And so that's why you murdered Alma.
That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt.
What?
It was a twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal.
There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them, but what would you get out of the deal?
A new life.
Life?
I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me.
Rebirth? A new beginning, huh?
I don't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for.
A completely man-made life.
That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me.
Which nation?
The response, in the end, was betrayal. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country,
Which country's that?
and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsik was all about.
And you had no idea what they were doing all this. Why they were doing all this. And you had no idea they were doing all this.
I can read. Not at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go through all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temsik meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incident, research was conducted in this country, too.
And that country is what?
A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. by Inspector Cabanella. By Inspector Cabanella and that old pigeon guy, huh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance, huh? It just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. What? No way. Don't tell me that Odd Leaflet guy is one of them. No, not them. Not him. He's just a plain old odd person. Okay, I thought that was about to be crazy. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't seal the Temsik meteorite. And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsik meteorite. So that's it, eh?
So the upshot of your grand deal was this, huh?
Yeah, it's the ending I deserve.
But at least there's one thing you must be happy about.
What's that?
You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever.
Well, shall we get started?
Started with what?
Bringing Detective Jowd back to life, of course.
What? What good will that do now?
But we promised! We promised Miss Camilla we'd save them! And we can't do that without you, Detective Jowd. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now.
Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us.
Here we go, then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Are we going to be using 3 ghost trickers? That's going to be wild.
So, where are we headed?
We are not headed anywhere, Detective.
What?
There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. It will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective.
What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too!
By the way, I am not human, Detective. I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective.
What? Your country's use of technology.
Which country?
It's just plain off!
We get that a lot, Detective.
Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore.
Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective.
Possibility? What are you talking about?
There was no need for you to know, Detective. Oh my god. Now it is time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective.
Camilla, forgive me.
It isn't over yet.
It isn't?
Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small.
Possibility?
In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning the situation around.
Where are we headed?
Okay, we already read through this. He's gonna raise his head, and something tells me I cannot. Never mind.
Huh?
What is it, Detective?
Look at Yomiel's shell.
There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsik fragment is gone. Could this change in his shell give us some kind of lead? Can I, go back to 4 minutes before his death 10 years ago? I figured it out. I know this possibility, no matter how small, is what that they are afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Temsik. His body cycled between the moment that separated his life and death.
Right, but not anymore. The temps.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Jeez. Alright, tomorrow's last time, next time is probably the last. Whew. Alright, goodbye.